Welcome to the Garden Shed podcast. This is episode 13. We're doing it
on
live
a special live stream.
We feel like it. We've never done a live.
We'll see how it goes.
Kind of excited.
I brought Jay a little espresso drink to try today.
Bartender over here is getting me drunk.
So we're doing a wheat beer mixed with an orange cider, so it'll be kind of like a blue moon.
Ooh,
I started calling this the blood moon today. One of my customers was like, well, if it's like blue moon, it's with blood orange. Why not a blood moon? So here's your glass, my guy. So I got a little surprise for Jay over here. And we also got to keep in mind that Jay did lose our bet. So coming here soon, Jay's going to have to do something. And I'm still strongly encouraging that Jay has to go streaking down the street.
Yeah, he wants me to go streak down the street in my chonies, boxers. I'm like, okay, it depends because that could go terribly wrong.
I mean, I think as long as you're not too close to that middle school over there, it won't be fine. Just run the other way.
Bro.
I actually went to that middle school too.
I'm going to be banned from Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, is Chuck E. Cheese even like relevant?
Not even allowed within 500 feet of an elementary school.
Chuck E. Cheese like isn't relevant anymore. It's okay. Honestly, that'd be a goal to get kicked out of Chuck E. Cheese. I got all the head for us.
Cheers, sir.
I left you with a little bit of head.
You didn't give me any head?
Sorry, buddy. Straight head, I love it. So,
oh, your head is very sweet.
Let me start with a surprise for you. I have actually been very excited to give this to you. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's still organizing.
I'm ready.
There you go. Look at
you got me a comic book?
I got you a Spider-Man comic book. I actually have the same one, so now we're twinsies.
Dude, this is just like the movie.
Uh-huh.
What?
I know.
Like the movie is just like this.
Yeah, this is old. You can tell that is old.
The Amazing Spider-Man, a Marvel Super Spectacular, The Vulture's Return.
The Vulture's Return. Isn't that sick, though?
Let's fucking go. Thanks, bro.
They were giving these out with the Journal newspaper. So the Albuquerque Journal, they were putting those in there for free every Sunday. So I tried to collect all of them. I think I missed one or two, but I was at a local toy store. I was like, what the hell? This is like a thing now? Like we have like retro toys from like the 80s and 90s and all kinds of stuff.
Go.
And they had some comic books, and I was like, I'm gonna get Jay one of these
80s toys.
Dude, it's super sick. What? We should do a vlog just of that.
Going
and checking that out. That'd be pretty cool. They had all kinds of Star Wars stuff, and they had the old sticker on it. And I was like $3. I'll buy this shit for like $3-4. And then turns out it wasn't $3. The guy was like, oh no, that's like the old tag. Look at the bottom. It's like $120. And I was like, I don't want it that bad. That's okay.
Back to how I lost the bet.
So I bet on the Lakers.
So let's just brainstorm some ideas right now.
Who did you bet on again, though? Golden State?
Golden State, because you took the Lakers from under me.
You did want the Lakers,
which,
but
by the way,
wasn't going to take them.
While we're chatting, I'm going to bring up the new bracket.
Oh, yeah, it'd be good. So we can see.
Hey,
Jay just got a new little tablet.
This is my surprise for Eris. We finally have a little GSP tablet to stay organized.
Actually look at
to do our notes and stuff.
Some videos to react to. We're not like squinting at a little screen.
Okay. Really slow. But I love that.
Okay, well, meantime, while you're doing that, I wanted to go over some life updates, because I think it's been a little while since I did some life updates.
Eris, can you please tell some of the fucking stories that you told me?
Jay has been very entertained with my love life as of late. So, without getting too far into details, the last 3 have just been crazy.
I'm like tripping. I'm reading your text messages and I'm reading them out loud to my girlfriend, and we're both just like, oh, poor Eris.
I know, because I'm such good friends with his girlfriend too. Oh, God. Yeah, no. So
what happened?
we had one that lied about her age. Turns out she was 18. I thought she was a little bit older. And I was like,
well,
shit,
okay.
dude, like I'm a bartender. You can't even visit me at work, but whatever. Like, it's fine. And then she's like trying to convince me that I need to get over my past relationship before we can move forward. I'm like, but I don't even know if I want a relationship with you. And the next thing I know, she's like, I'm seeing these other guys trying to make me jealous. And I was like, this is weird.
Like,
I'm just gonna not.
We're just chilling.
So yeah, she got really mad about that. I was just like, very politely, I don't think we should keep seeing each other anymore. And
Okay.
she didn't like that at all. She got very mad. So we blocked her. We moved on. Next one, 22. I thought this was going to be a little bit better.
She was 22 years old.
Wasn't any better. There was a lot going on there.
What does she do for a living?
She's a cook, 2 restaurants. So just full-time working. And like that was already kind of like rough. It's like, whoa, I can't even see you anyway. But at first, like it was like these crazy 3 days, like we just like took off. And the next thing I know, she like doesn't want to see me. She's ghosting me. And I'm like, cool, that's fine. Let's just move on. Let's go back to being single. And then she's like, no, I do want a relationship. Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. No, I want a relationship. And I'm like, please just give me my stuff back. Let me move on. And as Jay knows, because I texted him, I was like, dude, I'm at work. And this girl just texted me, your stuff's in front of my house. It's like, why are you doing this when I'm at work? We live in Albuquerque. Like, it's sketchy here. My shit's going to get stolen.
Dude, I'm so sorry, but when you told me that, I had a good hard chuckle. I felt so bad for you, but I was just like, are you kidding me? This scenario is really happening to you right now?
And what I figured out is she didn't like when I was being nice. And then as soon as I was a little bit more stern, like, give me my shit back, I'm going to go get it.
It got worse.
All of a sudden she was like, yep, your stuff's outside. It's like when I was being kind of mean,
outside. Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, I get a result. When I'm being nice, I just get ghosted for a week. And I was like, I really don't want to be a dick, but like, apparently that's what you needed, I guess. I was too nice. I think this is why it didn't work out. She was saying I was too nice, like she couldn't trust me, just couldn't trust guys. And I was like, that's hard. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Next one, though, met her at the bar.
At your bar?
Yes.
She was a customer?
She was a mom. Yo! So I was navigating being a motherfucker. So
let's go, buddy.
Then, okay, so not even a week in, dude, red flags. She like hits on Richard. I was telling you, one of the customers at the bar, and I was like right in front of me, dude. Like I'm working.
Richard's like my 50-year-old friend that goes.
He asked me to. Richard, I hope you're watching this because he'll get a laugh out of it. Jay's like, is Richard gay? And I was like, no, he's just really nice. Like he'll just talk to anyone.
Well, he was like, we were having a really good time. And I was like, okay, buddy, like I'm gonna go. No, we were just hitting it off. We're besties. Yeah.
So doing that, then she leaves and goes to this country bar with this random girl she met on Friday night. And I'm like, okay, have fun, I guess, whatever. I'm not going to probably see you again. She comes back at like 2 a.m. We're like hanging out at the bar after work. And I'm like, why are you coming back now that it's like 2 a.m? So she wants me to drop her off at home because she's too fucked up to drink, I guess. And, we do the thing. I just want to go home. It is 3 a.m. She didn't like that. Apparently, she felt like a one-night stand. And I was like, I've been seeing you for almost a week now. I didn't think you were a one-night stand. I'm just tired and I wasn't planning on spending the night. It is 3 a.m. I'm still wearing work clothes. Didn't bring a phone charger. I'm needy, dude. I need like white noise and eye mask. I'm like, I can't just spend the night here without planning. Here,
lady.
So I went home and she went off on me like I'm this terrible person. And I'm just like, why are you actually this mad at me right now? I don't understand. So I was like, how about I'm going to go to bed. You go to bed. Figure it out in the morning. We'll come back. No, I already know. I don't want to see you again. And I was like, okay, cool. That's fine. Let's move on. Then the next day, she apologizes. And I'm like, no. You said you didn't want to see me anymore. It's like 4 p.m. the next day, and she says me this whole paragraph.
That means she wanted to go round 2 then, dude.
Yeah, I think so. And I was like, no. It's going to be a no from me, dog. You're a little too much, and it's not even been a week yet.
Yeah, man, I hear you, bro.
Well, that's my life update. Well, the other one I was just telling Jay is I finally got some stripes in jiu-jitsu. We're getting up there in ranks. And then I got my yellow belt in kung fu.
Actually, kind of jealous. I've been slacking.
I think Jay should come do kung
wanting
fu.
to go. Dude, I'm getting old. I'm walking too much and
He's
not
getting
eating.
Old. He's like a year older than me. Or wait, 2 years older?
I'm losing
Just kidding,
weight.
you are old.
I need to go do kung fu with Harris.
You start going to the gym with me.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got?
Thank you for your life update. So we bet each other on the quarterfinals, whatever.
For the NBA?
Yeah, Lakers, Warriors. He had Lakers. I had Warriors. Warriors lost. So we want me to do something stupid on the podcast.
Streak.
He wants me to go streak up and down the street, which now that I'm thinking about
in his underwear, in fairness.
It's at nighttime.
So maybe we'll go record that after the podcast. What I was suggesting
mile,
is maybe we post it tonight or tomorrow. And we'll just do like a little like
You're gonna make
TikTok
me do it tonight?
YouTube short. Are you not wearing underwear? What are you going commando right now?
Brother,
we could do straight streaking if you want. That might get us in trouble on
for
YouTube.
sure,
But
okay, so please, we need your help. Drop us some comments right here. Do you see anything popping off here on our live stream? We got anybody watching?
Got a couple things. Do you think I can read that from here though? That's
no, wait, is that Saul?
The real question.
Hey, fool, it's Saul.
Hey, fool.
That's my fucking buddy Saul from like middle school, Gray Avenue.
Oh, nice.
Yuba City, California. We used to shred it up. He had crazy hair.
Okay, so
the next thing we have is Lakers against the Denver Nuggets. Miami Heat against Boston Celtics.
The Celtics.
Celtics.
It's the Celtics. People just don't know how to pronounce words.
It's the Celtics for these fuckers. Okay. So what are you feeling?
What else did we have to go
And
over?
again,
Do you
this
have
is
life
blind.
updates? We didn't go over any
My life
for
updates.
you. Yeah.
I've just been working, man. Living life. I got my girlfriend and my dog.
Oh, I know. I love his dog.
We do a cute little family
Ginger.
shit.
She's so cute.
I got the cutest dog. She's actually an
His
asshole,
dog
though.
barks at me if I don't give her enough attention. I'm like, I give her like a whole minute of attention, and that's not enough apparently, and she still keeps.
Anybody who
barking at
comes
me.
to the house has to say hi to Ginger for a minute or two. Or
So now I just pick her up and I'll just hold her.
she's gonna get
while I'm
pissed.
sitting there.
She's like, "You're in my house. You have to come pay your fucking
Respect.
respect."
She's cute though. She's cute.
But I'm doing good. Supposed to go to Hamilton play this Saturday
Oh,
at UNM.
I wanted to
Joy.
go to that. I haven't seen Hamilton yet.
So hopefully that'll work out. I don't know. I have to work, and I already told them that I needed it off to go to Hamilton.
They
But
don't
now I'm
give
gonna
you
be
off.
like, "Oh, I have diarrhea, and sorry I can't come to work."
Yeah, I did that at Starbucks a couple times. I'd be like, I have like a play going on or a concert, and somehow it gets scheduled anyway. So, got to do what you got to do.
So I'm trying to think of what matchup I would want to see in the finals. I think Miami and Lakers would be a good one.
Oh yeah,
Because LeBron James used to be on Miami.
That
and I
would
think they did
that
win
would
the
be funny.
finals.
That would be fun.
At least 2. They won like 2 or 3.
Oh,
I'll
you
go for
know,
Denver. Huh?
I was just thinking because we have the Prime over there. I just saw a Logan Paul when I
I'm going
was
over here.
I saw a Logan Paul when I was at the grocery store across from Tractor, and I was like, we should go over and be like, can we have your little Logan Paul stand? Because he's just like holding a Prime.
Wait, you saw what?
Like a Logan Paul cutout. They have just like a little cardboard, like he's like holding.
No
Yeah,
way.
they do. If you're ever over at Tractor, just walk literally straight across the street.
That's
and they have
fucking
it.
hilarious. A cardboard cutout of Logan
I'm like,
Paul.
can we get one of those? I want one of those.
We need to steal that and put it in here. I don't want it in the podcast.
We'll just have just a little
It needs to
cardboard
be right
cutout
here behind us. All right, Logan, what do you think?
That'd be funny.
Okay, bro. What do we else? Oh, no. Pick a team. Let's just bet on both.
You want
teams.
me to pick a team between what's left?
I actually want the Nuggets. Fuck you. You can have the Lakers if you want. But I want Miami. Those are my picks. Take it or leave it. We can bargain if you want something. But I'm going to take Miami to win. And the Nuggies. The Denver Chicken Nuggies.
Well, in that case, I'll just go Boston and LA then.
Are you sure you're okay with those?
I'll go Boston and LA.
All right.
I'm down with that.
We're on.
Boston.
So then
I
We
guess we're
have
gonna have
options here.
to do a new.
So we're
bet.
doing like a 2 out of 3. So maybe whoever wins the best 2 out of our 3 bets. So
No,
for
you still gotta go streak. You're not getting out of this.
No. For each bet you lose, you have to do whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then after the 2 out of
Oh, like a bigger one.
whoever loses the 2 out of 3 does a bigger amount. Yeah.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Okay.
We'll have to see in the comments. What do you want us to do if we lose?
Now I'm gonna go watch.
What's our consequence?
Come on, Nuggets. Come on.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, this is so good.
What else did we have to talk about?
I don't know, dude. You already got me fucked up. I'm just kidding.
We have some notes.
Okay, so we did our new bets. We did our story time.
Story time
The
with Jay and
thing I
S.
really wanted to talk about was Dune 2.
Yeah, well, we'll react to it when we're not doing a live stream.
We'll come back to it, but did you watched it? Do you remember anything from the trailer?
I haven't seen it.
You.
I haven't seen it. I don't know. Sorry. Was it good? Was it not good? Was
Can I
Zendaya
spoil
in
it?
Sure, go
The
ahead.
trailer? Because it spoiled the whole fucking movie.
Oh. Wait, did you finish reading Dune? Weren't you like getting
No.
super into it?
So I actually don't know the destination of the story. I don't know what's going to happen, but something I was highly anticipating, they gave it away in the trailer.
Okay.
And that was Paul riding the fucking giant worm.
Oh. That spoils the whole damn movie for you?
A little bit, dude.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I was like, really? You couldn't have saved that for me?
Guess not.
I like the surprise and the suspense, and I like going into an event or a movie and just being like, I don't know what the fuck's about to happen, but
You know,
I'm here for it.
You're gonna have to do your research though before the next one, so that way you can give us the little insider behind.
Okay, I want to
the
say I'm
lore.
probably halfway through the book, audio and half reading, so that's probably the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I'm still on movie 1 stuff. Yeah, but
It's pretty long.
I'll try to finish it. The
It's
movie
pretty
doesn't
long.
come out until fucking November.
Oh,
I don't know.
got some time. You know what I was watching today at work because they fucking made me was a Christmas movie, but you'll never guess what Christmas movie. Guardians of the Galaxy, the Christmas
The
special.
Christmas special.
I hadn't watched it.
Was it on Disney Plus?
But that made me think. I was like, have you seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie?
Volume 2. Or 3.
Didn't they just come out with the third one?
Is it out?
Yes. That's what all my customers were saying, so I'm pretty sure.
Well, then, no, I haven't seen
So we're
it.
going to have to go see that.
We got homework to do.
We're going to have to go watch that and then talk about it. We did, though, we saw the new John Wick movie. I know we're a little behind on this. We did actually
Did we
see
talk
it.
about
We
it?
saw it like the first week, but I don't think we talked about it.
We might have.
I don't think we did. Did we?
Fuck.
Let me just ask your opinion anyway. For anyone who didn't see our first, well, it's also been time. We've simmered on it. It's been like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks now since we watched it.
I thought it was actually pretty badass.
For context, we'd never seen the other movies.
Yeah, I haven't
We've
seen
literally
the other ones.
only ever seen the fourth one. Someone had to explain to me the dog reference. Like, I didn't understand what the whole deal with the dog
Somebody
was.
explained to me more of John Wick's backstory, so that's why he had more limited dialogue, and I was like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Because all he'd said in the movie was, yeah.
Oh, I know that first one. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Look, this whole
He said
long
5
speech.
words.
I know.
But it was badass nonetheless.
But what I thought was cool when I was watching it, so he actually trains at the same gym I do, but in Texas. There's 2 locations,
Nice.
Carlos Machado's, and that's like the style of judo and jujitsu and kung fu and stuff that he does is the one that they have out there.
Wow.
So when I'm watching the movie, like I'm
You're
seeing all
doing-
these people doing all these different like martial art forms, and I'm like, oh, like that guy's a Muay Thai fighter. Like you can totally tell. Like there's a lot of jujitsu grabs. He was doing a lot of judo throws. Like I definitely saw some good judo throws. There was one actor I could tell that knew kung fu. Like they even did like a chain
He's
punch.
Neo, dude. He'll fuck you up.
Oh, I know. And it's cool because he does most of his stunts.
I know.
That's what I always think of when I'm working on Kung Fu. And I'm like, I hope someday I can do that. But like, I will have trained for like 20 years. You know who's actually been doing it for like 20 years is Robert Downey Jr.
Really?
He's like a fucking black belt in Kung Fu, but no one like really talks about it. Like he's pretty quiet
That's
about
why
it.
He's in such great shape.
He's mentioned that that's what saved his life. Like if it wasn't for that, like he'd still be doing drugs and everything. But,
oh yeah, like he went to prison too.
Mm-hmm. So it was kind of as a result of getting into that really helped him sober up and everything. And you see in the Avengers movie, he's actually like on a wooden man doing Kung Fu moves.
Yeah.
But they just don't really talk about it. It's like a kind of subtle thing that he threw in there.
Fuck, I want to do Kung Fu. Show me right now.
Show me right now. Okay, we'll put the drink down. You'd like have both hands, right? Okay, so you got it. You'd be
one?
like about right here. Well, it doesn't really
Left
matter.
hand in the front.
So what you're trying to do is you want to block. So like throw something at me. Doesn't matter. Throw whatever. I'm just trying to block it. Throw something else. It's all right. What you're constantly trying to do is when they're doing that, you're trying to just like get them.
Okay.
So you can even go around. So if they're coming around on side,
blocking.
You're blocking. I was actually thinking it would be really cool for the channel.
Already killed me
if I started doing some self-defense stuff. Like I've only been doing it for like 7-8 months now, but you know, as I get closer to about a year, like I feel pretty
in high school.
confident to kind of show people. Kung Fu's great though, the class that I take, because we learn so much self-defense. Like, yeah, you're technically learning self-defense and everything, but it's literally like, okay, what do you do if someone's got you in a chokehold up against a wall? What do you do if someone grabs your wrist? What do you do if someone's pulling your hair? You know, something like that. Like we literally learn like specific situations. And like,
I see that shit on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying. I should start doing that for our channel.
Yo,
that'd be pretty cool, huh? Like we could
start.
We could beat up Jay. He could be our bad guy, and
I'll be the dummy.
We'll show how you get out of it. Yeah, no, there's some pretty cool stuff you can do with it.
There is breaks my arm on accident.
That's why you got to tap, bro. Tap, bro. Did you want more?
Well, we're kind of off the rails today. I have no clue what's happening. I'm really curious to see what kind of feedback and information I can gather here from the stream.
Unfortunately, we're not getting notes from YouTube. That's too bad. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, where's all the YouTube stuff?
We're able to see Facebook and Instagram though. That's good at least. Someone waved at us.
Well, YouTube, my YouTube fan base, you have my heart. I'm watching you guys.
Honestly, that's probably a lot of our views right now. We just can't see because we're going through like a weird.
If anybody sees this on Instagram, it's probably all my high school friends. Shout out Charter Kids. Bunch of fucking.
Are you on your
dorks.
Instagram right now? Not on GSP. You are, aren't you? That's okay.
Oh fuck. Yeah, but nobody's even follows GSP. So I guess.
We have a couple. That's okay. Either way, we got views.
I did the wrong account.
It's on there though. People are watching the stream.
Yeah.
So make sure to like and subscribe on
everybody
YouTube.
Who follows the GSP Instagram probably follows.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know, 15.
Yeah, that's fine.
And they're flipped too. Sorry, the camera's flipped. I'm usually on the left side, and this is supposed to.
Oh, that is interesting.
GSP.
Yeah, it is flipped. On there for some reason. Why does that happen?
YouTube, it's not flipped though.
YouTube's not flipped, but it's.
And then so I'm doing. I can see myself moving around. It's like mirrored, but not over there.
Huh. That's so interesting.
Pretty soon we're gonna be stepping up our.
I was recording.
Production.
I was doing an Instagram live video. It was at the concert you were at. That Star Wars concert. May the Fourth be with you. You remember I like dressed up as Han Solo and then I switched into Kirk like midway through the show?
Yes, your band's show.
Yeah. So on that video showing my grandfather, I didn't even pay attention to it, but he's like, "Oh, you play guitar left-handed?" And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" No, I play like right-handed.
Oh, because the video is flipped?
Because like normally you play guitar over here, right? Your left hand is technically doing most of the work, but you have your right hand strumming. But in the video, it makes it look like I'm playing like this. And I was like, that's wild. For some reason, when you watch it back on Instagram, it's like mirrored.
There's a camera setting, but it's not working for the live stream because I do have it set to flip things back to normal. 'Cause I hate it. 'Cause do you ever look at your face when you flip it, the camera like that, and you like...
Because it's almost symmetrical, but it's not quite.
But it's not the way that you
so
see
your
yourself.
brain is like, that's not.
No,
my
that's
face.
how other people see you. That's not how you see yourself in the mirror. So yeah, your symmetry is thrown off. You're like, oh, I'm so hideous. You're like, well, that's how everybody sees you. You know what I mean?
That's true, actually.
But you're just not used to seeing that perspective. Isn't that weird?
It is weird. It's kind of like hearing your voice, though. Like, as an actor, hearing your own fucking voice, you're like, why is my voice so high?
I remember the first time I heard my voice when I was like 11 or 12. I took a video with the video camera, played it back, and I went, who the fuck is that? Who's that little chipmunk squeaking around? That's fucking me.
I know, dude. Oh god. And then I remember I was pissed. I'm like in 8th grade listening back to a video I'd done like the year before, like the teacher showing it in class, and like my voice hadn't dropped yet. And it's like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? That's not my voice, is it? I was like, please turn it off. Like, I really don't want to hear my own voice right now.
My voice sucks because I've smoked too much. It dropped a little bit, but now it's kind of raspy.
You know, like the smoker voice?
I have a little bit of a smoker voice. And I've been sick lately, but...
Stop doing that. Wash your hands. You nasty?
Dude, I do. I wash my hands a million times a day.
Oh, I do too. My mom actually washed off her fingerprints. She washes her hands so much. You
like
wash
smooth?
off your fingerprints. Yeah. Like if she goes to get fingerprinted, they're like, it's not coming up.
Is she using something to like fucking scrub or is it...
Just wash her hands all the time. My mom just gets sick easily and she just doesn't want to get sick. So, okay, you know how to do the pour? You got the pour? Got the method, my guy?
No, you're the bartender. You got to teach me so I don't fuck this up live on national television in front of these 8 million people
on national
viewing.
television. My ass has been on national television, let me tell you.
Hey, me too. Which one is your one?
Well, Big Sky always has my ass. Dude, they like literally get my ass specifically. I'm like, why is that the shot that the camera guy chose? See that? And then you get your little head on top. You want about a finger to 2 fingers worth, you know?
Embarrassed.
Oh. Well, I didn't get your head before, sorry. So I wanted to make sure I at least got you a finger.
What's up, guys? We can't tell exactly who's watching right now, but hello.
Hello.
I see a couple people have joined.
Oh, Dolan just came on.
Oh, that's Dolan. What's up, dude?
Wasabi, dude.
Who is that? Sophia? Oh, is that your sister?
Is she following you? I don't know. She might be. She's probably on YouTube right now watching us.
Fuck, I did it on the wrong account. Sorry, guys, but the GSP...
you probably have more followers on
yours
than
than I think
ours.
about it, GSP doesn't have enough.
We need to... So make sure, as you're watching this right now, follow GSP on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of them. If you're not already on YouTube, make sure that you like and subscribe the video.
And we wanted to live stream this on TikTok, but
apparently you have to have 1,000 followers or something, and we are not TikTok savvy. We don't have the clout
for that yet.
We're getting there. We need to make some more TikToks and shorts.
We're gonna start posting a lot of the podcasts, I think, on TikTok. I think
taking a lot of our highlights, reactions,
any video we
vlogs.
Do, we're just gonna start trying to put a couple minutes of it on TikTok.
And I was even suggesting
it's just hard to edit it.
We could film short films both horizontally and vertically.
Yeah, we've been thinking about doing a short film, but just portrait mode for TikTok and Reels.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be really
that'd
cool.
That'd be a good idea.
Like a horror film that you could watch on TikTok.
Oh, like that one we were watching? The like stormtroopers that are stuck on indoor. We should watch the rest of that at some point. Oh, so good.
I saw a really good horror film the other day. Me and Alyssa watched it.
So easy to make a horror film with a low budget.
Fuck, I don't know what it's called. It might come to me. It's on Paramount Plus. It's a Paramount original. It was this couple out in the woods near Seattle. And it's like, the Pacific Northwest, rainforest, ferns. It looked like Endor.
Interesting.
Long story short, like an alien fucking ship crashed. Got the male and like made a replica of his body, like killed him, but like made a replica of his body.
So like Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yeah, but he knew all of his memories, all of his personalities, so he was able to just blend in and kind of trick the girlfriend. And then, dude, it ended up going really crazy. that he healed up like Wolverine like instantly and shit like that.
Okay.
He had like a sword in his finger, and
Oh.
the girl thought she killed him, fucking bailed out on him, but he was like, "There's more like me coming,"
Nice.
and all this stuff.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, at first I thought it was like a fucking B movie, but then I realized I paused it. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Oh, it's a Paramount original, probably a good movie."
Interesting.
And it ended up being really good. Alyssa liked it too, which is rare.
That's good. Well, I'll check it out sometime then.
I'll send you the title.
Did you watch the Wolverine movie, the origin one?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
No, did you watch the origin one though? Because I was asking about that before, and you said you hadn't seen it.
What happened?
It's literally his origin. Like, he doesn't have metal claws yet. It's like bone. And it's like they're in the Civil War, him and his brother, and we get the whole backstory on like Wolverine.
Oh, fuck. No, I missed
You
that
still
one.
haven't seen it.
No,
I told you.
missed that
You
one,
forgot.
dude.
You're like,
I
I've
missed
seen
that
all
one.
of them.
Fuck, that one.
Did you watch the one
cool.
where Deadpool's in it? It's like World War II, nuclear bomb, Hiroshima.
At the beginning?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen that one, but you haven't seen the origin one?
Yeah, I didn't see.
Jesus, watch
I
the
thought-
origin one. The origin one's even better.
Then it must be not on any of my platforms that I have.
I don't know. Yeah,
What's it called? The Wolverine?
or Wolverine,
Wolverine?
Origin? I really don't
Wolverine
know. I don't know
Origin?
what it's called. I go watch it though.
Okay. That one sounds sick.
Yeah. No,
I've
it's
seen the
pretty
one
good.
where he goes to Japan.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I think
that
that's
was okay.
honestly my least favorite of the Wolverine
That was the most
movies.
recent one I watched.
Like, I think Logan was a little bit better than that. And
Days
in
of-
general, I like a lot of the X-Men movies.
We've talked about X-Men like 5 times.
I know.
don't
Well,
care.
I mean, it's fair. I mean, it's one of our favorite ones. Wait, do we know, like, is that still something that Sony can make? Or does Disney own the rights to that now?
Okay, well that...
I
a
don't
similar
know.
question. What about Spider-Man? Is that in the same limbo?
Yeah, we were trying to figure this out last night because the movies that were made by Sony are still Sony's, but I think Disney owns the rights to all of the Marvel universe that Sony had
So
owned.
I think there must be IP and then distribution rights.
Yeah, I
who
think
gets
so.
to sell it and who gets to distribute it.
Yeah.
Sony must have had the contract for the last few years on all the Spider-Man films.
Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, X-Men,
Oh yeah.
Deadpool. But I think now they don't have... Oh, wait, no, not Deadpool. Deadpool was part of the main Marvel universe because they only had a couple
No,
of the
a
X-Men.
lot of the
'Cause he literally
X-Men
comments
went
where he's
already.
like, where's the rest of the X-Men? They're never around. So I think Disney
We have
owns the
some
rights
comments.
to all of that now.
Was Dolan talking shit?
Dolan's probably telling us the answer to our question.
Oh, Logan and X2 rule.
Okay, there we go.
Disney owns X-Men now. They bought 20th Century Fox. Look at that guy
Okay, so
here,
he
go.
knows.
Let's
He
go,
knows.
buddy.
There we go. Thanks, bud. Oh, speaking of which, we're planning on having.
They also own Alien, the Alien franchise.
What?
Oh,
Do they own Predator though? Because I still
That's
want
sick.
more Alien versus Predator movies. That's the real question now. But Dolan will be on the next podcast.
Yeah, we're up to have Dolan on next. To be episode 14.
We got to figure out what we're talking about
Well,
on that
hopefully,
one.
yeah.
but-
Dolan's a cool guy. We met him on. We both
We both separately
Met
of
him.
each other met him on
And I
Buzz Hall.
texted Eris, yo, I met this dope ass guy who could help us like write scripts or do some stuff. And then he met him by himself.
I'm just on set working on editing on my laptop out, and he's like, "Hey, nice sticker," referring to like the GSP sticker. And I was
Did
like,
he know?
"Yeah, he did.
Oh, what?
He figured it out.
He
Yeah."
figured it out.
And he was like, "Your name's Eris, right?" And I was like, yeah." I'm like, I'm kind of like, who the fuck is this guy right now? And then I like start realizing as he's talking about stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I think this is the guy Jay was talking about.
That's
I'm meeting
funny,
him
it's
now.
We need airflow in here. It's not.
I know. I wish we could leave on the air conditioner, but it's so loud. It'll ruin all of our audio.
One day we're gonna have the fucking coolest studio.
We'll have a silent air conditioner. That's what we need.
No, it'll be coming from like 30 feet up above our giant warehouse ceiling.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
yeah, you won't even hear it.
So we kind of started talking recently about taking the podcast a little bit in a new direction as far as teaching stuff like up and coming content makers. So I was curious if you had anything
Yes.
to say about that right now. I know you don't have anything specifically like lesson plan, but if you want to
Well,
talk about any of that.
Yeah, we just want to try to offer you guys some value. We want to show you everything that we know how to do, which
a lot between the two of us.
We'll see. Well, we'll see what we can actually muster to teach that's effective for you guys. But
a lot of stuff that we've learned.
shout out
along
to
the
Colin
way.
and Samir. You guys go on YouTube and look up Colin and Samir. You know, like Casey Neistat.
Mm-hmm.
We want to go that direction of like really embracing that the best camera is the one that you have with you. So it doesn't have to be super high end production quality. You could have your phone with you, and you can always make.
You just have an iPhone.
You can make a real
shoot 4K, 24 frames a second.
4K, or you can shoot 4K slow-mo video, or you could shoot 1080p, 240 frames a second slow-mo video. That's cool shit. And everybody pretty much has access to that. So we want to try to dive into like camera settings on the iPhone, editing, color grading, lighting, cinematography. What it's like
stuff I've been trying
being
to learn.
on a real production set, fucking directing, anything we can try to teach.
Yeah. So with that said, your girlfriend made a good point we haven't really talked about. What's some of the stuff that we were learning in college? Like, I don't think we've actually even talked about much that you went to school for a while. So what were you going to school for?
I went to school.
What's some cool shit that you learned?
Video design and cinematography.
So explain video design.
Well, digital video design is basically what we do on a weekly basis and what I've done for a ton of our little intro and outro graphics. And that's just kind of using the principles of photography carries over into cinematography and any kind of digital design, because you want to know what colors complement each other, like
The
visual
rule of
spaces.
thirds.
Perfect. Rule of thirds. And that goes a long way. The rule of
The
thirds.
first time someone told me rule of
helps
thirds, I was
so
like,
much.
the hell is a rule of thirds?
It's just whatever is pleasing to the eye, and that's how it's been for centuries. Humans have developed these things that they look. Some things look good, and some things don't look good.
But as you pointed out to me as we've watched stuff, you're like, well, notice that they did that, and it doesn't look good, but it's intentional. Like, it's intentionally not symmetrical or
you
slanted.
See in movies when they go slanted, that's to show the emotion of having disarray or conflict, or craziness.
Yeah.
Or like shaky cam or handheld. So I would like to teach most of the knowledge I have from college that I can remember at the moment is cinematography. So that would be great to show examples of like a dolly shot, steady cam versus handheld, crane shots, and like what emotions these are supposed to convey and how they can tell the story. It's storytelling. That's what I want to really dive into.
Storytelling for sure. That's what I've been doing. I don't know if I told you I've been taking an acting class recently. It's Meisner.
Yeah. I was considering that.
So I've done Meisner before.
Like, what is that like? Walk me through an acting class.
Wow, luckily it's video recorded, and I was actually going to offer to both you and Dolan, if you're still watching.
Cool.
If you guys want to check it out, it's a $400 class. I'm offering you like a free $400 class.
Okay, cool.
And I can help you both with the actual exercise. Maybe that's something we can record too if we wanted to start teaching about the acting side. Meisner. So he came up with a method of what he thought was solving a lot of the problems that aren't discussed in acting. So when I went to school for theater acting specifically. You learn a lot of Stanislavski. So you're learning method acting, as we're going to call it, getting into character. So I've
heard that before.
What's your action? Your action is
to?
like, so Stanislavski is general method acting when we're making fun of it. What's your action? What do you want the other person to do, feel, or understand? Most importantly, what do you want them to do? What I want you to do. I want you to go streaking down the street. How do I get you to do that? Okay, well, you don't want to do it because you're worried about becoming a sexual predator. Well, now that's my obstacle. I have to get around my obstacle because my super arc is convincing you to get there, and that's the change that's happening within me versus what
is this like improving dialogue?
No, it's a script. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Improv, scripted, it doesn't matter. So Meisner, though. Meisner took that and he's like, that's great. What do you want the other person to do, feel, understand, all that nonsense? But let's try to focus a little bit on staying connected within the scene, because he felt like a lot of actors kind of fell off, and what's the easiest way to do is to really connect with your scene partner which could also be internal. If there's no one else in the scene, right? That's always my big question. What if it's a monologue? What if it's a soliloquy? Maybe you're acting off of the audience or just really internalizing. It doesn't matter. But for instance, I will do the most basic Meisner technique with you right now. All you're going to do is just repeat what I say, and you can add in words. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
You're wearing a Nike jacket right now.
You're wearing a Nike jacket.
No, you would say like, I'm wearing a Nike jacket.
Oh, wait, you said repeat.
No, that's fair. You're wearing a Nike jacket right now.
Wait, what am I supposed to say?
Just repeat it back, but like in I versus you. Or if you want to know something about me. So you have short hair.
I have short hair.
You have short hair.
I have short hair.
Yes, you have short hair.
I have short hair.
Yes, you have short hair.
Can I say no? How much can you stretch this out?
That's what I'm saying. You should keep going. And the point is you just keep doing that for a long time. And there's a lot of
hair.
There's a lot of other
Short
stuff
hair.
that we're doing. Like my homework right now is I have to go figure out something to do, like an activity. So like for instance, playing guitar. Like I'm trying to do a song, but why? That's not like super important. What's the stakes? So my stakes are like, okay, I'm gonna go play guitar and I need to learn this song because my grandma's dying and it's like her favorite song and I want to play it before she dies. Now you come into the scene and you're doing what I just did to you. And you're like, oh, you're playing guitar. And I'm like, yeah, I'm playing guitar, dude. I'm trying to like learn this song. Leave me the fuck alone. Like I'm trying to do this. I have like 2 hours and my grandma's gonna be dead. Like, so they're raising the stakes really high. That's the like the second level of what we're doing right now. Right. I've done Meisner before, and it's always just such an interesting class.
So
because it helps you focus on your scene partner and just stay in the scene.
So Meisner is like the method approach.
Mm-hmm. What I like about
and
Meisner,
you guys are reading scripts.
Meisner helps
Zoom?
me to. Well, no, it's in person. We do everything in person.
Oh, it is.
And we're gonna get to scripts. I think in my last classes we did scripts.
So what are you guys doing now? Just
right now we're just doing
reactions?
literally this.
Like
we
improv?
stand up and do exactly what I was just doing for like
Wow.
5-10 minutes straight.
That's
just
crazy.
back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
My
And eventually
hair is short.
you start getting to like, you're kind of upsetting me right now. I'm upsetting you. You're kind of upsetting me. I'm upsetting you right now. Like it'll literally just kind of go back and forth.
Are you trying to like take it in different emotions and directions, or is it
wherever
just
it goes?
let
Yeah.
it go?
With my last scene partner, we can call it, on Saturday, we got to the point where she was like, "Can I call bullshit on this?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, call bullshit." And literally, we're get back into it. We're going, and she's like, "That's bullshit." And I started laughing, dude. I just started laughing. Like, that's just the point, though. Is you really just want to be so engaged that you don't even care what else is going on, and it helps with variety. You're so in the scene with this other human being or yourself that it starts bringing variety to it because you're trying to note things that are occurring, changes that are happening. You're trying to find that. And that's what Meisner found wasn't working with Stanislavski method. You know, there's other methods. There's like Alexander. That's all about the body being big or being small. And that's like, how does that work within a scene? How does that work with an emotion and how you're interacting with someone or yourself? You know, there's so many different things.
What would you say is the biggest difference in approaching these methods? Now my question is fucked up. Stage versus video. Like, what are you doing
that's
differently?
Such a big question. Smaller for sure on camera. I mean, you're kind of right here. So like, right, instead of being like, look, I'm drinking this beer, I'm like, look at this beer. It's so
you
good.
can stay confined.
And a lot of people would say it's more facial, I guess. I mean, you're getting a lot of facial
movie
reaction.
close-ups.
Where's theater? You want to be really big and moving your body around and take up space. That's what they say a lot in acting is like take up space for theater specifically. And I find sometimes people are like, I don't know, when it comes to like really intense scenes, like film just can't convey it quite as well. And I don't think that's true. I think film can convey it just as well. I think, I hate to say it, it's kind of easier to tell when someone's not a good actor. So it makes it feel fake.
Yeah, I think that all the time. When I'm watching TV, I'm like, who the fuck hired this guy?
But I and it's hard because on the one hand, I want to say,
it's not natural.
I think theater actors are better than film actors, but I think you have to, in a way, be almost a better actor to do film. Like, I know that sounds contradictory, but it's like,
sure,
a lot of people you see that are doing
after take after take.
A lot of people that you see that are doing film that have done theater. It's like, wow, like these are really good actors. You know, you could tell when someone's been a theater actor, but
I'm not knocking theater, but
to go do film, you don't get a rehearsal. You don't get like 3 to 6 months of rehearsals and feedback
You
from your
get
director.
fully dressed
You
up.
get like 4 takes, and
You
it's like,
go
okay,
into take
great,
1.
let's move on.
Take 2.
You've maybe never seen the other
What's
actor that
going
you're
wrong
working
here?
on.
How can we make it?
Yeah.
Take 3, better fucking nail it. God damn it. Take 4. God damn it. Take 5.
And so I think there's this weird contrast. I think theater actors in a lot of ways are better actors, but I think film actors have to be better actors.
That's a good point, because
tier.
theater, it's like one in, like we're doing live right now, dude. We can't edit this. Exactly, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. So I think that's just the 2. So besides theater, I was minoring in music. I also studied history and minored in political science. So if you guys want more fun facts on history,
I studied the most boring thing before I did film. Have I told you?
I know you did tell me, because he was telling me all about how we have plastic on our body and all this stuff.
Oh, fuck you. That's not what I was talking about.
Oh, wait, what were you studying before that then?
2 majors.
Oh, my
okay,
goodness.
so right before I switched to film production, it was environmental studies, or like a lot of biology, but I think the name of it was probably environmental science. That was the name of the major.
Uh-huh.
And then before that, it was geography.
No, you weren't studying geography.
Yeah, I did.
What the fuck do you need You got Google Maps on your phone.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, this sucks.
What did you learn in geography? I've never taken a geography class.
A township and road method of looking at certain kinds of maps. It was literally a lot of different.
Did you just have to memorize a lot of places? Like, was that like a lot of tests on just name places?
It gracefully touched into a lot of anthropology and history and demographics, because geography was there's cultural geography, this and that geography. So there's like a lot of human stuff, a lot of natural stuff.
Oh, interesting. I mean, that makes sense.
But job wise, like how would I have applied this to a job? The main field was called GIS. Just Geographic Information Systems, which is just plugging in data that can get distributed to all these databases and websites, probably Google Maps, but it's like painstakingly going through all these locations on this one certain program you had to learn.
Interesting.
But the classes I was taking was like history of California geography. And then we were just going through all these badass fucking Indian tribes, looking at the ocean and the trees and like how this and that.
Okay, I
learning how to read maps.
I did always like when I was
cool.
when I was taking history class and they would have maps like as part of it, like showing the progression of how maps changed as we learned more.
Remember the first iteration of the studio? There's like 3 maps in here and they're all right there.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I like maps.
That's interesting.
I love geography in general, because I noticed that about myself. I try to be, when I was in my early 20s, 18, 19, 20, I was trying to be self-aware. Like, what do I like? What am I good at? What do I think about? I think about geography.
Can you name I think about like a bunch of different countries? Like, are you good with like?
If you you're like, that, what country is that? I got you.
I had to be good at that for political science.
Get you through your geography.
In my political science class, we literally had to start memorizing, and it wasn't mainstream countries. They emphasized that like the 20 most known countries in the world won't be on the test.
Probably some weird ones.
Yeah, I had to learn a bunch of weird ones. And I remember I was at the Natural History Museum.
But I used to know all the world's major rivers, mountain ranges. Like,
I feel like that's stuff I learned in high school and in geography.
I know, but like in college, they just dive deep into everything.
That's pretty cool. When I was...
There's more like different kinds of maps, how to read them, how to use the data.
When I was still in school studying political science, I was out on this date at the Natural History Museum, and they had the big map of the world, but it's actually showing where all the earthquakes are.
Whoa.
Have you seen it?
No. Online.
You haven't been to the Natural History Museum?
Here?
Yeah.
Is that by Old Town?
Mm-hmm.
No, I never been there.
Oh, we should go then. We should go.
It's by the convention
So it has
center?
a map of the world, and it has little dots that'll light up, and it's showing you currently, right now, where active earthquakes are going on. But I was pointing at this, because it doesn't even have lines. It's literally just a solid map of the Earth. Like, it's one color. There's no differentiating.
What shape is it in? Is it
just a flat one?
It's flat?
Yeah, it's not like... So I was like...
Did they fuck up Alaska and Greenland and shit? Is it huge?
I don't know. I didn't notice if they actually tried to like change the proportions or not. But yeah, it definitely doesn't have the little like cut throughs or anything. So probably
Alyssa was just telling me that people still think Texas is bigger than Alaska. I was like, I'll fucking throw hands.
It's not. It's absolutely not.
Alaska's massive.
It's massive.
You clown. Okay, go ahead.
So I was like just pointing out random spots on this map to this girl, like in what these were, and she's like, "Wow, like I don't know any of those." And I was like, "Do you even know like the continents? Like just like what are the continents? Like that's easy, right?
So easy."
And this girl didn't know the fucking continents, and I literally was like, "Do you know that one?" I pointed at the United States. She's like, "The United States." I was like, "What's?"
Blaming?
I was like, "What's right below the United States?" And she's like, "Well, Mexico." And I was like, "What's right above?" And she's like, "I don't know." I was like, "You don't know Canada?" And I was like, "Come on, like these are
you
easy."
Live in North America, you should know your home.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, "Okay, what about this one, Australia?" She didn't know Australia, and then she's like, "Well, I don't
really
need to know
bad.
this kind of stuff." And I pointed at one. I was like, "What's that one?" And she's like, "I don't know, Eris. Why would I need to know that? It was the Middle East." And I said, "Because we are currently at war in the Middle East. That's where all of our tax money is
How old
going."
she?
Our age.
Your whole life, we've had a very important connection to the Middle East. You fucking ignorant.
And at this time, literally as we were on this date was right when the Supreme Court was deciding if they were going to extend the draft to women. And I said, that is important because what if they extend the draft to women and now you have to go to war? Now you will get drafted and you have to go fight and die over there at that point on the map that you don't even know what I'm talking about. So yes, it is important.
Yeah.
And I just think that's crazy. There's so many times people don't know what I think is common knowledge.
I have
who
a theory.
Our first president was. You know, people don't know that. I bet you people in other countries listening to this right now who know who our first president was.
Well, now you put me on the spot. I've had a bunch of beer. George Washington?
Yeah, was that actually a question? You didn't know? Yes, it's George Washington.
Okay, cool.
There's going to be people like in England and Australia like, come on, dumbass. We know this.
So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt because some people's brains just cannot give a fuck
Take it in
about certain things.
It's me with math.
My brain loves YouTube and geography and like spaceships. That's about it.
There you go.
And my dog and my girlfriend, like that's it.
And my dog and my girlfriend.
And you, buddy.
I was like, I wasn't part of that list. It's fine. He remembers all my crazy dates and exes. Yeah, there we go.
No, but I think you and I are in a certain age bracket where when we were young kids, we still had a very tactile analog life. We didn't have touchscreens.
No.
We didn't have crazy technology.
And we read books.
We read books a lot and we fucking went outside and played with dirt. Right?
I miss playing with dirt.
And like life was very normal and like it felt disconnected from how we live our lives now. This is like very new and drastic to me.
we just were walking around like little
when I was
androids.
a kid, dude, I was riding bikes, riding skateboards. Like, I did not even give a fuck what the internet was. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I know, but then it was like dial up.
Oh, it was garbage. Yeah. I went on DisneyChannel.com and Cartoon Network and played the games. That was it.
Club Penguin.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Did you play Club Penguin?
Oh, what was this one? Monkey Balloon.
Oh, Bloom Tower Defense.
Balloon Tower. Dude, yeah.
I know which one you're talking about. I played that in school. I would take the computer class every semester just so that way I could play all the little computer games.
Oh, Monkey
There's
Lander.
also like the blocks
Did you play
one.
that one? The monkey in the spaceship?
No.
We like went around the obstacles. Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
It was just like, it was similar to Tower Defense. Like it was on the same site.
Oh my God. You know what? That should be the like Let's Plays that we do. We should go do a bunch of like old games.
Let's go play our childhood.
Yes.
Computer lab games.
Yes.
To where you go, remember when you get in a line in 6th grade and you guys walk to the computer lab?
Yeah.
And you get in your computer and you're supposed to do your typing assignments. And if you finish early, you can fuck around and play games.
Dude, okay, yeah, but me also in high school, my senior year, I took this class where it was dual enrollment between my high school and the community college. Okay. And if you finish all your stuff, you could do stuff. Or, I mean, we're fucking like 17, 18 years old. It's also like you could just do it at home. Like, so every day we would go in
as soon as possible.
Every day we would go into class and we'd be like, I'm just going to do my homework outside of class. We would play Halo, Minecraft, all on the computers. We'd be like landline linked together. And we had this like massive Minecraft world. We had like a whole year to build it, dude. Like an hour every day.
Yo, I'm upset that I missed out on that kind of Minecraft experience because my Minecraft experience is alone at 3 in the morning.
He's isolated. He's
dark
like, I like
in the
playing
room
with everyone.
and I don't even know how to do survival
It's like
mode.
that SpongeBob me. It's like just me and my friends.
Dude, I wish I played with people in Minecraft.
Well, we could play together, buddy. You never played online?
Have we told you guys that I wanted to show you my Minecraft, and I think you'll be impressed.
He made a little
Just saying.
garden shed studio on
Just saying.
his world.
Well, I made it before we started this,
That's true.
and then I claimed it. I was like, okay, this can be GSP headquarters.
We got to do like a Hunger Games. Did you ever do like a Hunger Games?
No.
So I used to do on not like a console, but like on the computer, and you could go join like a server. There's all kinds of servers. I mean, there's still I'm saying
How do
like
you set
past
it up?
tense.
I'm confused.
Yeah, you just find someone's server that you want to join.
Oh,
But you can do the same thing through Xbox Live or through PlayStation. Like they'll have like these servers you can join.
It's
But
like a last man standing.
it's free
Battle Royale.
on the computer, and you can go on and do like a Hunger Games one. I also did it on the phone. I had like the little like mobile version, and I paid like $1 for the like hacking app that lets you like go connect online before they finally came up with. I think it's like Realms or something to play it now. But it would be massive. You'd have like 100 people on one server, and they're all trying to fuck each other up because it's Hunger Games, and it's like last man standing. I'd always last pretty long too, but I wouldn't fight anyone. I would just hide. I would hide for a long time, and then finally we'd be like in the last like dozen people or so, and I'd get fucked up.
Dude, I'm like a master miner. I'm a master builder, digger, miner.
Well, and these ones you can't.
You would never find me, bro.
You can't change anything. They'll lock the worlds. When you do these online servers, a lot of times it's locked, so you can't break a block. It's only stuff that's accessible. Like if there's a chest, you can take the stuff that's in the chest.
We gotta fight with sticks.
If you find a sword, if you find armor, you're roaming
So
around
there
a
is
world
stuff out
like
there?
the Hunger Games. It's literally like in
They leave
the
out
movies.
swords and
Like
shit.
you're trying to find things, so they'll leave stuff in a chest, and if you come upon it, then you
Yeah.
can actually equip it. But otherwise, you're just walking around essentially naked, and everyone just fucks you up, man. Oh, speaking
Sounds
of
fun.
which,
we need to do that.
do you know the game Rust? Have you ever heard of that game?
Yeah.
So you're literally naked when you spawned in. Like
Oh, I didn't
literally
know that.
naked, and you have to like find clothes and like weapons and stuff.
That's cool.
It's pretty good.
What other games can we play?
Well, I have so many
Because
games.
we do have a little bit of
we should
GSP
actually
gaming.
do some more Halo. We did like a little segment of Halo 3.
We
but
touched
could do
on
more.
Halo.
Call of
Guys,
Duty for
let
sure.
us know, what are the kids playing these days? I have no clue. Is it Fortnite?
We could do like Apex, Fortnite.
Oh, it is Apex. I know people who play Apex.
Call of Duty for sure. I love zombies though, personally. We could do regular Call of Duty, but I love zombies.
We should do like an hour of Nazi zombies.
Oh, that would be good.
We
We should just see how long we can last. Like,
no, exactly.
What's the highest level you ever got to on any map?
What is the teens good? I want to say
Sure.
like 15,
Yeah,
12, 15. I don't know.
that's good if you suck, I guess. I don't know, man.
Fuck you.
The highest level I got to is 31.
Okay.
But technically the highest level I got to, because someone in
I
my
don't remember
my party was hacking, was like level 362 or something. And the zombies were so scary at that point. I had he was also modding all of our weapons, right? So he was giving us like pack-a-punch guns with infinite ammo, and I was literally just shooting at one zombie for like 10 minutes. Like, this guy's not
Well, that's the
dying.
thing. When I'm playing zombies, I get spooked. It's
Oh
hard
my
to-
god, I was playing with one of my ex-girlfriends and she threw the controller at me. She was like, I don't want to
See?
play this anymore.
See?
And now I'm over here trying to play on 2 controllers. I was like, fuck no, why did you do this? You
I feel
can't
like
leave.
I've said this before, but I played Dead Space by myself in the
I have
dark,
not done Dead
and
Space
I turned it
yet.
off.
That's a horror game though, isn't it?
horrible. Horror, as in horrifically fucking scary.
Oh, I bet. I've never played Dead Space. That sounds like a good time though.
There's like 3 of them at least now. Okay, one more game. What can we play? Let's do a racing game.
I was gonna say like Mortal Kombat or something like that, or like Injustice or one of those.
Ultimate Alliance.
If we
can
do
try.
racing
to
though, we could do like Need for Speed or Forza or something like that.
I like Forzas. My brother has like probably the latest Forza and Need for Speed. We could do an Xbox thing.
Yeah, I was like, because I don't have the new PlayStation.
Can we play Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Oh my god, I have all the Star Wars Battlefronts. I have the old ones, and I have the new ones.
Let's go!
Those are so good.
I want to play them all.
I like the second one better because then you can also do the prequel movies.
Yes.
And like low key, I kind of like the Clone Wars.
I love them.
Oh, so good.
Dude, those are my favorite games. I spent I would stay up all night and like be late to college, be late to work because I was in a TIE fighter all night. Okay, our Facebook's cutting out. Instagram, we're back.
Did it just pause?
Oh, it cut it off.
Go to the regular account now. Go on to GSP. Let's do that. Or there you go.
Oh.
Checking connection. We lost our connection.
What were you?
Just switch account. Just switch account real quick. Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back. It's going. Facebook still going strong.
Facebook.
Oh shit.
What up, Facebook?
Oh my god. One of my customers today, dude, he got so drunk and I was like, dude, you gotta stop drinking. Please stop drinking. I was like, please drink water. He kept wanting more drinks, and I was like, I had to cut him off. I was like, please. No, I didn't want him to leave. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna get in trouble if you leave, dude. Just drink water. I was like,
sober
you need to chill out. Because it was his day off. And normally he's fine. Like, he'll drink a lot, but he's one of those guys that can drink a lot and he'll like still be fine.
Yeah.
But like today he didn't have work, he had nowhere else to go, so he was just throwing it back. And I was like, I started giving him like lemonade and tea and water. I was like, chill out, like space yourself. Maybe go get some food from next door. I was like, my guy, you stop drinking so much. And then like his buddy came in, so he wanted to keep drinking. And I'm like, oh my god, I always feel bad cutting people off. But I was like, you're gonna drink water, and that's how you're gonna drink.
That's I had to do the alcohol certificate thing recently.
Oh, that alcohol.
It was kind of stressing me out thinking about.
At least you didn't have to do the Cicerone.
To kick people the fuck out.
Dude, doing the Cicerone is
what is that?
Fucking crazy. It's for beer servers. You learn all about beer.
Oh, that's why you were learning.
I was studying for over a week, porters, dude. So ales, much, yeah.
Amber's.
Oh god,
this guy was telling me everything. I probably learned a lot because of that.
It overwhelmed me. Oh my god, that test gave me anxiety.
Okay, are we back on Instagram?
We are. I see.
We got Dolan.
We got some people come back on.
My fucking man, dude.
He stayed tuned.
Oh, you're so coming on that next episode.
I know, Dolan. We need you to tell us what you want to talk about next episode, and we'll piece it together. He even said he would edit stuff for us. What a nice guy.
That'd be great. We got a lot of big projects. This
due to poor connection. Paused, and we're back. There we go.
The framing.
Why is Facebook like so good?
Facebook's
YouTube is chilling,
solid.
And then Instagram is like, oh, it's a weak connection.
Wi-Fi.
I don't know, maybe. Oh, I wonder what that sounded like on YouTube.
Hard.
Oh, you're not connected to Wi-Fi right now. Connect to the Wi-Fi.
Was it not the whole time?
It was not connected to Wi-Fi this whole time. Pause due to poor connection. There we go. Now you're connected to the Wi-Fi. Because I think Instagram. Everything is connected to the Wi-Fi right now, so you might as well. Everything else is doing okay but Instagram.
All right, man. I think we might be able to wrap it up. We think we've hit an hour.
We probably have.
It's 9:15.
What do you have any?
We're supposed to start this thing at 8. We came in at hot at like what 8:10.
Do you have any last little points you wanted to hit on? Anything? No.
I think we covered all of our bases.
Okay. Well, next time you need to bring a surprise. I think I brought up the surprise the last like 2 or 3 times.
You really brought it this time though.
And stay tuned soon because either tonight or tomorrow at some point soon, we're going to have Jay striking down the fucking street.
This street or like a street?
Just a street. It doesn't matter, but it's got to be a public one. Like we're not going to go like fucking somewhere where there's no one around, man. Okay. We got to have the potential of like someone walking out of their house and being like, oh,
we'll go on like Saturday night at midnight.
We'll go down
Central.
I was going to say Central. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, that would be so funny.
And I'm just jogging with my chonies.
Everyone would be like, yeah, dude, man. Everybody would be like, yeah. They would too. Oh god. Okay, we're good then.
Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. If you tuned in,
make sure to like and subscribe.
We're gonna actually check who the fuck watched this, and if you did, we're sending you cookies in the mail. So fuck you to who didn't watch. I love you guys. Subscribe to GSP.